Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small-town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
The Watch Your Opera House in Watch Your, Iowa is having an Opera House Christmas on Saturday, December 7th at 7 p.m. with Peggy Wardenberg of Williamsburg and Marina Springer of Oskaloosa. Peggy will be singing some golden oldies along with a mix of Christmas songs, and Marina will be singing some favorite Christmas classics along with some original holiday songs. It's all for a free will donation. Get more info at watchyyouroperahouse.org or on the Watch Your Opera House Facebook page. It's an Opera House Christmas this Saturday at 7 p.m. Friends of the Sigourney Library Tour of Homes is this Sunday, December 8th from 1 to 5 p.m. Tour festively decorated homes decked out for the holidays. Stop by the Sigourney Public Library from noon to 4 p.m. for a hot drink and a sweet treat, included with ticket purchase. Let's eat, drink, and be merry. Tickets are $15 each, or 2 for $25, and may be pre-purchased at the Sigourney Library or on the day of the event. It's the Friends of the Sigourney Library Tour of Homes this Sunday from 1 to 5. Shop Sigourney TV and Appliance at 103 East Marion on the south side of the square in Sigourney for brands like Whirlpool, Speed Queen, Samsung, and Dish. Sigourney TV and Appliance offers sales and service on appliances and TVs. They invite you to shop and compare. Stop in on the south side of the square in Sigourney and visit with the owner, Gary Cruz, or call 641-622-2511. That's Sigourney TV and Appliance. Shop Jen Miracle, located at 119 South Market on the Square in Oskaloosa. Open Monday through Saturday. Shop Jen Miracle is a women's clothing boutique where you're welcomed with a smile while you shop for clothing, accessories, home items, and lots of stocking stuffers for this holiday season. Shop Jen Miracle strives to have the best prices. Everything is under $50. Find Shop Jen Miracle on Facebook for more information. Shop Jen Miracle in Oskaloosa, attainable style under $50. Aesthetics by Lily is located in Stella's Salon and Boutique in Oskaloosa. Lily offers facials, dermaplaning, lash services, brow services, and facial waxing. She's also a certified acne specialist. Aesthetics by Lily is located inside Stella's Salon at 1211 A Avenue East, Oskaloosa. Schedule an appointment by calling 641-790-0357. You can also find Aesthetics by Lily on Facebook. For beauty, cosmetic, and personal care, see Aesthetics by Lily in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Chamber and Development Group and Oskaloosa Main Street invite you to come to Oskaloosa this week. The Young Ambassador Contest is December 2nd with the ceremony at 6 p.m. at Penn Central Mall. And the main event is Twinkling Christmas, the Lighted Christmas Parade, this Saturday at 7 p.m. Come enjoy the one-of-a-kind Lighted Christmas Parade in downtown Oskaloosa, where floats are lit with over 1 million lights. Get in the spirit of Christmas with the theme Twinkling Christmas. Events are happening in Oskaloosa all week long. There we go. Hey, how we all doing today? Good to have you here. We are live at Barnwired in Sigourney, Iowa for the Iowa Music Showcase. It is a beautiful Friday in December here in southeast Iowa. We've got Amanda from Barnwired anxiously anticipating her arrival here on the show. Put your hands together. Give it up for Amanda here. Make her feel comfortable. The owner, the entrepreneur that she is. Amanda, what's going on here at Barnwired today and this weekend?
Well, today our lunch special is ham balls with garlic rice and carrots. And our soup of the week is loaded baked potato with ham. Our sandwich of the week is our Philly Mel on pita bread with your choice of side. But we have a lot of fun things coming up in Barnwired. We have Ladies' Night next Thursday night from 5 to 8. The kitchen will be open. For those of you that are here, you can see this, but we have wish lists up on the counter that you can fill out for family, friends, whoever, to be able to come and find something that is on your wish list. So
Dangerous.
it is. Steve knows that. His wife comes and fills one out.
We're looking for a tour bus in case anyone's knowing.
So then, because next Saturday then is guys' night. So
That's when she makes the money.
all the guys come in, shop off the list. We do free gift wrapping that night. The guys come, have a good time. The kitchen will be open from 5 to 8 that night also. So even if you aren't a guy, girl, whatever, you can still come in for supper that night. I know we're not open anymore.
Not a guy and not a girl.
Well, I mean on
Tough to be.
on ladies or guys' night. Oh Lord. Okay. Thanks.
Flip a coin.
Thanks,
Flip a
right?
coin.
Okay. And then we have our 12 days of Christmas that will be starting also. And I know it's a little ways away, but we're already starting to think about our New Year's Eve dinner. So we'll have our seafood platter for sure. I'm going back and forth between prime rib or steaks this time because I just checked prime rib prices and it's scary. So we will be taking reservations for that coming up here within the next week, obviously, because it'll be here before we know it. So that's what I got, Steve.
All right. Well, thank you, Amanda.
You're welcome.
Get her out of here with some applause. Amanda Snakenberg from Barn Wired here in downtown Sigourney. Again, we're doing the Iowa Music Showcase. And yeah, welcome in, Mr. Oh, I got to get it right.
Okay.
It's Jesse. There's a lot of rolling of the R's.
There it is.
Gutierrez.
Gutierrez, yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I said.
That's pretty close. If you're from Iowa, you could say Gutierrez. It'd be fine. It'd be all right.
I'll just call you Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse's fine. Yeah.
From Jesse and the Medicine Men is your band name. And if people want to follow you on Facebook, I did tag your band in the video. So, and if you're watching here live, you can look him up, Jesse and the Medicine Men. So, Jesse, tell us, it's been a little while. I mean, it's been a few years since you and I have seen each other.
That's right.
We did at least, one or two radio interviews over the years. At least
One.
At least the one. So yeah. So we know each other.
They try not to put me on live air very often. So.
He's not the reason why I got booted off the air, but he might
One
be the
of the
reason.
many.
He might be the reason I get booted off of Facebook and YouTube. I don't know.
Or kicked out of the diner here.
Yeah, kicked out of Barn Wired and run out of Sigourney.
That's
we'll
right.
see what happens. But Jesse, tell us a little bit about yourself. Give us a little bit of your background.
And that's it. That's the story right there. So I'm originally from Bethany, Oklahoma, which is a town on Route 66, and it's a place that doesn't have any liquor stores or pawn shops. But if you go, it's only a mile square. So if you go just on the other side of that mile, there's all the jiggly rooms and marijuana stores you could probably find in your life. So it's a really nice place. It's a good place to be raised, and I'm glad I don't live there anymore because August is the worst month in the world in Oklahoma. You melt right on the asphalt. There's a big puddle, and but it's my mama was from Wyoming and my dad's from Wichita Falls, Texas, and when he was in the Air Force, they met. And she charmed him with her feminine wiles, and they moved to Oklahoma City and had me and my sister, and so we were raised pretty rednecky, and that's my story right there.
So what brought you to Iowa originally?
So I was a federal agent doing background investigations on people that need security clearances.
Wow.
Yep, I worked for an agency with a whole bunch of initials, and
You've probably been looking into some of these people here in attendance. Or me.
Let me tell you what, no one in this room would pass a background check. I'm telling that right now.
You seem like a guy that could be on like a TV show. You know, you're the guy from Oklahoma. You're the FBI agent from Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Jesse Gutierrez.
If I'm on a TV show, it's usually because broke into a building or something like that.
So how long have you been in Iowa then?
I lived in Iowa about 10 years now.
Okay.
And it's a very wonderful place, especially in August. It is beautiful here in August. It's about 40 degrees cooler in Oklahoma. However, it keeps getting cooler until you hit February, and then I got to go to Oklahoma or someplace else to warm up a little bit.
Exactly. So how long have you been doing the country music thing? When did the music bug hit you?
So I've been singing in front of my family forever. We actually started doing this professionally. 2018, I got fired from my last job, and I told my wife, I don't know what we're going to do to make any money, but I got a guitar and I can sit at the edge of the bar and we can see if we can pay rent. After doing that for about 30 days, we had enough money to pay rent for a whole year. So
nice.
People were very charitable.
Yeah.
And they still tolerate me to this day, so it's pretty nice.
And so you are a full-time musician then?
That's all I do is bother people full time. That's
Bother
it.
people full-time with your singing and your
With
guitar?
and lyrics. Yeah, we just released a CD.
Let's promote that a little bit.
It's called Little Tortilla, and just come out. So if you're looking for a Christmas present to put in somebody's stockings, or if you're just looking to put it into your wife's stockings, you could probably do that too. It's 10 songs that I wrote. They're wonderful little ditties. It's real country and western music, and it's not like you hear on the radio. This is the real stuff.
So you're not going to be singing like Dan and Shay or Florida Georgia Line or Post Malone or anything like that?
I don't even know who them people are, really, if you want to know the truth.
So who are some of your musical heroes then?
I'll start off with Waylon Jennings and Merle Haggard and Bob Wills. And,
Okay.
Vern Gosdin, Keith Whitley.
Yeah.
I love real country music. It's an art. If you have to put rock in front of the country word, it's not country music.
Yeah.
If you have to put pop or rap in front of the country word, it's not country. Country music is country music. It's an art, just like painting. If you're saying, well, this is a painting, but I stepped on it 4 times, so now it's not a painting anymore. It's a destroyed piece or whatever it was.
I mean, I was reading a story here recently that what was considered art here recently was a banana duct taped to a wall.
I saw that.
And somebody paid like a few $1 million for it and then ate the banana.
Yep.
So
the banana.
So that would be the pop country.
No, I just want to. It's pop country.
Is the banana on the wall.
And it probably rots about as fast as that banana on the wall does, too. Can you believe it? They paid over $1 billion for that.
And then they waited like a week or two to eat it. I mean, how gushy and mushy and gross would that banana have been?
I'd have made a banana pudding. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Banana bread or something. Well, we've talked long enough. Let's get to our first song. We always do 3 original songs during our Iowa Music Showcase. So, what song are you going to do for us first?
That's a good question. I'll do the first song on this CD here. It's called Waiting on Mama. I'll tell you a little story about it. Me and my son got ready to go out on the town. We were going to drop him off so I could go put a beer in my face. And so we were sitting in the truck waiting on Mama. Somehow the lyrics come out, just flowed. And it's my son's favorite song on this CD.
Well, awesome. Well, I'll tell you what.
He's 3.
All right,
And
3-year-old.
my daughter is 10 years old, and they both sing. They both sing on the road with us.
Nice.
And we didn't bring them here because we wanted to keep the knickknacks on the shelves. So.
A lot of breakables.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me tell you, while you're doing your thing, I'm going to go over here since I'm a one-man show today. I'm going to make sure everything is running smoothly. Okay. You go ahead and do your song, and then I'll join you afterwards.
I might be too nervous doing it by myself.
So here is, give it up for Jesse Gutierrez.
I guess I got to know the words now. Waiting on Mama. Waiting on Mama, waiting on Mama once again. She's painting her nails, curling her hair, but we're waiting on mama once again. Go back inside after shutting down my ride. See if I could help her move along. She looking in the mirror, standing by the pile of the dozen shoes she's been trying on. Waiting on mama, oh, waiting on mama, waiting on mama once again. She's painting her nails, curling her hair, but we're waiting on mama once again. Working all day, all I want to do is play. Want to fit a cold beer in my grin. I get all dressed up, hop in that truck, but we're waiting on mama once again. Waiting on mama, waiting on mama, waiting on mama once again. She's painting her nails, curling her hair, but we're waiting on mama once again. Oh, waiting on mama, waiting on mama, waiting on mama once again. She's painting her nails, straightening her hair, but we're waiting on mama once again. Oh, we're waiting on mama once again. Oh, no, we're waiting on mama once again.
Jesse from Jesse and the Medicine Men here on the Iowa Music Showcase. I got to ask you, what you were singing about har.
Her heart, yeah. What's wrong with her heart?
What's har?
Har's that stuff's up underneath your hat.
And by the way, you're drinking out of the little tumbler. You got to plug your merch.
Jesse and the Medicine Men mug here. Those are also good for Christmas stockings.
I think I heard a little ding when you gave that smile.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So you've got the new CD out.
We got T-shirts. We got all kind of propaganda.
Nice propaganda. Is this your first CD?
No, that's my second CD.
Okay.
My first CD, none of y'all bought because I don't have the bus to reflect it.
So this is CD number 2.
The first CD was called. It's been such a long time ago. It was. Pretty they is, crazy they are.
All right.
That's a song about women.
Huh. You are going to get ran out of here.
I am. Oh, this was Women's Day here at the factory. Dang,
we got a bunch of people here today. Came specifically to see you.
Yes, so. I could see that.
You were entertaining the crowd before we went on. You were playing a bunch of Elvis. What else? What else were you playing before we went on?
Oh, we did a Tennessee Ernie Ford song, an old one right there. Yeah. 16 tons.
Okay.
And, we ruined that. No, but they don't ever want to hear that song ever again.
Is that the type of stuff when you're playing out? Are you playing the older country stuff? Do you mix in your original stuff too, or how do your live shows go?
Live shows we play real country music.
Mm-hmm.
If it's country music, it's probably impressioned in my soul. I was stuck in that station wagon growing up, in the back seat, and I didn't have control of nor would I be allowed to have control of the radio. And my mom and my dad implanted Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper,
sure,
Conway Twitty.
Yep.
I mean, all those greats they're sitting there somewhere in my head. And the band, bless these boys are so patient. Because I may be in the middle of my own song, and then all of a sudden I just start changing the lyrics, and I just put another song in the middle of it, and people go, I think I remember that song, and all of a sudden they're singing the words to it. And it's kind of, every show is totally different. Even if I tried to script it, I couldn't script it.
Yeah,
it would never make that happen.
All right,
just.
So there's a would there be a loose playlist if you were to call it that?
I would say it's a loose playlist. There's a book that we fold down there on the and open it up just in case we get stuck and can't think of anything. And it's just a title of a song. And once we get started, who knows where we're going? it's amazing how that happened.
Did you say where you live at in Iowa?
I live in Polk City, Iowa.
Polk City. Okay.
Just north of Des Moines, maybe about 30, 45 minutes somewhere around there. We're stuck in between two lakes. We don't ever get to see those lakes because we're playing at somebody else's lake.
Yeah.
It's either we're playing at wineries, cideries, distilleries. There's this one lady at one time that says, "I don't know what it is about your playing, Jesse, but people start drinking alcohol once you start singing." So why fight it? I mean, you ain't gonna fight it.
And then I bet you sound better and better as the evening progresses.
If one bottle of wine makes me sound fantastic, just think what 3 would sound like right now.
So you talked about your band. You want to give them some shout outs. Who's all in the band that travels along with you?
Mr. Joe Coley, Mr. Ben McClure. Joe plays any instrument you put in front of him, but we primarily have him play bass. Ben McClure plays fiddle for me. Greg Clow plays lead guitar. Tom Shantz plays drums. Gary Bland plays drums. Jared Fox plays drums. Drummers got a lot of problems of being there. They got extra lives that they got to worry about.
Lots of drummers.
Yeah. And then Al Cabela plays steel guitar.
Oh wow, yeah.
And Phil Smith plays bass.
Okay.
And so if Phil's playing bass, I just move Joe from bass guitar to something else.
All right. How often do you think you're playing as far as live shows?
We'll play 250 shows this year.
Wow. Yeah. That is. Are they most of them in Iowa, or do you get out of the state?
We play throughout the Midwest.
Okay.
We just got back from Oklahoma. We played at the Broke Brewery down in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
And my album was nominated for 2 of the songs on there, the Cowboy Hall of Fame.
Nice.
For the Western Heritage Award. So hopefully we win it. It's a great big old bronze statue.
Nice.
It'll be nice to be on the mantle.
When do those awards come up?
April
22nd. Okay.
25th, somewhere.
All right. Well, you have to keep me updated, and we'll have to keep an eye on your Facebook page. Yeah. Awesome. Well, good luck on that. Yeah. Well, let's jump into our second song of the day. What do you got for us this time around?
This is called "A Crazy Woman and a Rambling Man."
Is this on the new one? On the new album?
On the new one,
okay.
Right here.
Again, check it out, the new album, Little Tortilla from Jesse and the Medicine Men.
All right. You know we come from different worlds, but our paths cross just the same. Everyone knows that you're crazy. We both know that I'm insane. By yourself, you wouldn't get to heaven. All alone, I'd be in hell. Just trying to rescue each other. At least as far as I can tell. So let's head out and chase that rainbow. Find our gold there in the sun. Holding hands with each other. Playing music and having fun. Let's put all this pain behind us. 'Cause we don't know what's round the bend. Just sitting there trying to save each other. A crazy woman and a rambling man. So let's head out and get to going. Or we might not ever go. And I hear always saying someday. Well, someday might not never show. So let's head out and chase that rainbow. find our gold there in the sun. Holding hands with each other, playing music and having fun. Let's put all this pain behind us, 'cause we don't know what's round the bend. Sitting there trying to save each other, a crazy woman and a rambling man. Just sitting there trying to save each other, crazy woman and a rambling man. Oh, just an old rambling man.
I like it. That's Jesse from Jesse and the Medicine Men on our Iowa Music Showcase. Again, that's coming from his new album. Make sure you check that out.
$10 a piece. $10
right.
bucks a piece. So you can buy 50 of them if you want them right now. It'll be all right.
Call now.
Call now.
We'll throw in a free Ginsu knife set. All right, Jesse, hanging
Maybe
out
a
with
Christmas on.
Yeah, there you go.
I ain't giving my Ginsu knives up.
And they make good coasters too. If you don't like the music, Jesse, it's that time of the interview for 5 random questions. Are you ready for this?
Good.
Yeah, play the music. Question number 1. So I always do a question of the day on Steve Shetler Media Facebook, which will go up at noon. The question of the day is, where is the best place to have Christmas? If you could choose any place in the world for Christmas Day, where are you going to hang out?
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Have you done that before?
No, I just don't like snow all day.
Okay.
I can only think of hiring somebody to climb up the palm tree and put some lights up there.
Yeah.
And just turn it on.
What's the beer commercial I'm thinking of where they light up the palm tree? Corona or something?
That would be a good
All right.
one right there.
All right. So Hawaii. I thought for sure you'd say Oklahoma. But
No, if we're going to have snow, you kind of need to be in a cabin and
Sure.
some kind of a mountain setting, and that way you can call somebody to bring you food and everything, I guess. But my wife likes a snowy Christmas. My daughter likes a snowy Christmas
Okay.
too. And but yeah, I'm good with no snow.
all right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
I thought we were going to backtrack there for a second, but you're sticking with Hawaii. We'll stick with the Christmas theme. What is the one Christmas song that you'd be fine with never hearing again? What is a Christmas song that drives you crazy?
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Walking on our house Christmas Eve.
Because people don't sing it right. I mean, you got to have a little bit of redneck in your voice if you're going to sing it right. I mean, they did a good job on that recording.
Yeah.
They did a great
Oh,
job.
yeah. They made a mountain of money out of
I mean, all they were missing was a can of snow being sprayed on there. It was good.
Question 3. Let's see here. What do you think is the perfect time to set up when is the perfect time to set up a Christmas tree or your Christmas lights outside?
Day after Thanksgiving.
All right. Are you firm?
Day
You
after
seem like you're a firm
Well,
believer in that.
If you're setting them up in Iowa, you kind of run out of warm days. You might want to set it up before, but you can't turn the lights on
All right.
till the day after.
The official switch.
And the Christmas tree does not go up till the day after. Now, we don't take that sucker down till Martin Luther King Day. My wife, I'm going to tell you a story. She's sitting right over there. She took all the decorations off after Christmas, then threw Valentine's Day up there. Then she'd do St. Patty's Day up there. This tree's never going down, is it? Yeah. We ran out of Martin Luther Day decorations. That's what it was. Didn't think it would be quite right.
Question 4. All right, so we're going to get off of Christmas now. What is your all-time favorite TV show?
Frasier.
All right. I figured it'd be some old-time Western.
No,
Frasier.
I love Frasier Crane. You know why? It's slapstick comedy and it's highbrow comedy all at the same time.
Yeah.
And for all these beautiful women in the entire world, he couldn't find a girlfriend. I'll tell you what.
Are you watching the reboot of Frasier that they're doing? I have not, but
it stinks.
it stinks. That's the way it is with most reboots.
I mean, it's none of the characters have any chemistry with it.
Yeah.
And then they brought Roz back for one, and you could see the immediate chemistry. And then my wife told me that she ain't even back no more.
Okay.
After that, so. I mean, you at least bring Niles back.
Yeah, exactly.
Back.
And then your final question number 5 is, what do you do with your spare change? Do you have like a something at home where you put your spare change? The wife is laughing.
My wife. My wife put this little glass candle holder up on a shelf, and I keep thinking that I'm gonna knock this thing off because I put my guitar picks and everything in
Okay.
there. And it gets full, and then we can't put any more stuff in there, and then I got one of these coin sorters, so it's like gold painting. Okay. And we wrap them up, and we take them to the bank, and they're like, we don't want that either. And I don't know what happens. But I dig it out of my pocket. Whatever's in my pocket, frog, whatever, comes out of my pocket. I put it in this coin glass jar, and I'm amazed it's small.
Do you take that thing to the bank then and just, or you take it?
Oh, I wrap them.
All right.
I'm freaking cheap.
Yeah. See, I always collect mine in this little kind of a bowl type of thing at home.
You pay for your vacation that way?
Yeah. And then I take it to the bank, and I'm like, I don't know what all's in there, so when you dump it into the change machine, watch out.
My bank won't take it unless it's rolled.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Wells Fargo.
Okay.
Let's just talk about it.
There goes that sponsorship.
I love y'all very much. Thank you.
They aren't a sponsor. We can talk bad about them. Just kidding. No, I was going to tell you before I forget that last song. You know, when I got into radio, it was back in the '90s, and that song that you just played would have been a big hit in the 1990s. I don't know if 90s music really was as much of, if you're a fan of the 90s country music scene back then, but that, I could have seen like Mark Chestnut or somebody turning that into a big hit back in the 90s.
Yeah, me too. It's a good country song.
Yeah.
I mean, it's country.
Yeah. Very good stuff.
And it was actually, I lost my son in a car accident. Back in 2020.
Okay.
And, I was trying to get to sleep, and we were going through about 3 bottles of wine so I could be comatose enough to get some sleep during that time. And I finally, that was the time I finally come around and said, hey, we got to get our life back on track.
Yep.
And, I'm trying not to be emotional.
That's all right.
But, and so I wrote that song, and my wife said, welcome back.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
good. It's good memories. Good
Yes.
memories. And that's what that song's about. And it's a little deeper than what the lyrics sound.
Okay.
First time I played that song, shoot, I bet I cried halfway through it every single time.
Yeah.
And but that's what's make a good country song.
Yeah. When it's real.
Out there.
Yep. Good stuff.
Look at me, I'm crying. Okay, I can't believe it.
That's all right.
Is my mascara running?
We can have a cry fest for a minute or two.
No, so I have this condition that my grandpa gave me. When my eyes tear up, they don't drain into my nasal like most people do, and I'll cry. So even if I'm yawning, I'll cry.
All
and my
right.
wife says, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "I'm just tearing up a little bit. I'm all right." And so she says, "You're a jerk," and I say, "Yeah."
Well, let's plug the album one more time again. It's when did this come out?
So it was just released November the 22nd.
Okay.
You can go on Spotify and download it, Apple's and download it. If you download it, I actually get paid for it. If you just listen to it, I don't get nothing out of it. You have to. So I'm just trying to get every Chinese person in the world to buy the CD. That's a population of what, 2 billion?
Yes, you're instantly rich.
I'll make more. It's okay. I'll make more.
So again, we'll get this close to the camera so they can see it. That's what it looks like. From what I've heard, I love it. Good stuff. Really good stuff.
Thank you. Do you want to play another one off the album, or you want to play one off the first one?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
We got one more song to go.
So I'm going to play you my favorite Christmas song. And this is off the first album. Most people don't know about it because y'all didn't buy the first album. It's called I Love My Job on My Days Off. See, on my very first day, I was still half drunk and I came in work real late. That really wasn't all that bad, but I happened to bring a date. Boss got right up in my face, started screaming in my ear. Thought he was gonna lose his mind when I offered him a beer. And I love my job on my days off. Don't like to work, and I hate my boss, but the pay is not bad, and they treat me well. And nobody seems to notice when I'm drunk as hell. This is so fun. I love doing this. I'll get right to the Christmas part. It'll be all right. Well, I gave a donation to the boss's church for a while. He was filled with joy. But then he found out that his Sunday school class got on my old Playboys. He was awarded Man of the Year, rented me a shirt and tie. But when I got drunk, started throwing up, I thought he was gonna die. And I love my job on my days off. Don't like to work, and I hate my boss. Oh, but the pay is not bad, and they treat me well. And nobody seems to notice when I'm drunk as hell. Well, just last year at the Christmas party, I had to run for my life. Had my arms around a good-looking blonde, and it turned out to be his wife. This place got ready, tried to explain, hey, we were just spreading cheer. But the place got quiet when my wristwatch fell out of her brassiere. And I lost my job and my days off. Took away my gold card. Now I can't play golf. Come down and see me and the rest of the guys. 2 more Big Macs, 1 quarter pounder with cheese, and 3 more orders of fries. Said 2 more Big Macs, 1 quarter pounder with cheese, and 3 more orders of fries. Welcome to Mickey D's. Can I take your order, please?
I like that. That is good stuff. Oh, man. Jesse from Jesse and the Medicine Men, Jesse Gutierrez. Yeah, hey. Yeah. By the end of this show, I might have it. So, again, do you have any gigs coming up? Do you ever get to Southeast Iowa much?
Not as much as I'd like to. So if y'all know anybody, every now and then we'll play up the winery up by
Williamsburg, yep. Amana area.
Fireside.
Okay.
Fireside Winery, I think that's the name of it. They've been nice to us. They don't spit when they talk. They're pretty good people.
As he takes a drink out of his Jesse and the Medicine Men tumbler.
That's right.
Available now.
So we've played out at. They have a great big show, Marion, Iowa.
Yeah.
And but we'd love to play out this way.
Okay.
If y'all know of a coffee shop that has like a ribeye steak dinner and they need dinner and entertainment, we could probably figure that out.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
We're not busy in 2006, 2007 New Year's Eve. We're ready to go.
Well, Jesse, this has been a ton of fun.
Great time.
Been good getting caught up with you, and hopefully we don't have to wait that long again to do this.
I hope to do this often. It'd be great. It'd be good. Except I'll keep my credit card at home because my wife wants to buy everything.
Yes. Yeah, I told you when you walk in, this is an easy place to spend some money.
Not leave with money.
Yeah. All right. Have you guys enjoyed Jesse today? He's been superb. All right. Well, Jesse from Jesse and the Medicine Men. Again, check him out online. Do you have? You're obviously on Facebook. Are you on any other social media outlets?
Yeah, Facebook, YouTube.
You do.
We got our website, jesseandthemedicinemen.com.
All right. Okay.
Also, we have these little USB cards in case you don't have a CD player anymore in your car. There's little USB plugs in the side of your laptop or camera or whatever, and
Nice.
we got those too.
Nice.
And my face pops out, and there's this little USB thing. And it pops right back in, and you can download it.
Nice. All right. You got it all. You got to figure it out. It's the
No,
merchandise.
we're trying to figure it out. We keep bumping into walls, but we're trying to figure it out.
Well, you've been a lot of fun. Again, we do this every week here. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, we do this every Friday from 11:30 to noon. We are live here at Barn Wired in Sigourney. Next week, we have Lori and Joe King. It's been over a year since we've seen them here on the showcase. So, Lori and Joe, I know we've already had reservations made for a bunch of people coming in next week as well. So that should be a great show. So tune in or stop in as always. We will be back here tomorrow morning for the sports section. We'll be talking high school sports. I know we've got coaches and athletes from Sigourney Kyoto Bowling, Pekin basketball. So tune in or, again, stop in, get some breakfast tomorrow morning and some coffee. And
You know what I found out?
What's that?
During basketball season,
Yeah.
the football team's really accessible.
Yes.
So you can get them in here anytime. It's good.
Exactly. Well, let's do this like we started the program.
Okay.
You play a little bit of something on guitar. Let me get back over to the computer, and we'll end it that way. Jesse and the Medicine Men here on the Showcase.